Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to round 3, where we are under the lights at Iowa Speedway. A few lines can be ran here, but these drivers have had to fight loose conditions in the long run, even in practice, as the tires get worn and cars get sideways. Who can save those tires and get to victory lane? We're going to find out tonight, so please stay tuned. It's going to be a crazy race. We're going to have 26 laps of fuel per tank. And stage 1 is going to be 34, with stage 2 as 32 laps, and the final stage is 68. But before we get started tonight, I would like to introduce to you our driver spotlights. Piloting the number 3 Chevy, we have SnB veteran driver, the J-Mac Attack, 34. For the number 48 Chevy, we have Foxhound Boss at the helm, so welcome to the booth here, gentlemen.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's fun to have you guys here. I'm usually in the booth with J-Mac, so I know I've interviewed him a few times, but it's nice to have you back in the booth to do that. And Fox, have you ever been in the booth for interviews?
I have not. This is actually a first for me.
Exciting. This will be good then. All right, first question for you guys. What is the most memorable race you've participated in, and why? We'll start with Fox.
Of course. All right. So, I think the most memorable race that I've ever participated in would have to be the opener for the Shake and Bake Invitational at Las Vegas. That race was a blast. Actually, you along Element actually broadcast that race, and we had awesome drivers in there. Quite a few pro leaguers in there, like Rangers, Dohar, Natterdays, Tedeschi, Climbing, J-Mac, Justin. A lot of great drivers in there. And, I actually held my own against them and never walked away so proud from a race, even though the ending wasn't exactly what I wanted. But overall, I think, I competed with them, and I don't know, it was kind of like a landing mark for me to show me, hey, I can compete with these guys.
Absolutely. I mean, I remember that race very vividly, and you were actually really rocking it out there. And it was really cool to see you out front, and you were holding your own. So the ending, a little unfortunate. We were sad to see it, and I know it could have gone differently. But yeah, you did an awesome job out there for sure.
Yeah, that was definitely one for the books.
Awesome. All right, J-Mac, what is your most memorable race you participated in, and why?
Oh, geez. Most memorable or memorable, as Fox would put it, race that I have been in. Gosh, there's a lot of options to choose from. Recent that the Talladega Pro League race. It was my first back, and I came back and finished second, started third, finished second. It was pretty crazy, but I don't know. I always have to go back to the very first league race I ever won, and that was the Shake and Bake IndyCar race at Circuit of the Americas from season 2.
That was so cool.
That was just that was fun. Put a lot of work into that one on figuring out a way to make speed and save tire, and it ended up working out. And then we got a late yellow, which I felt like had taken it away from me, and because all the fast drivers got put right on my butt, and second on back raced each other like idiots, and I was able to pull away and win the thing, thanks to having track position from managing my stuff. So that was a fun race. That was a cool race. I'd have to put the 2 Indy Brickyard races I won in the IndyCar League up there as well, and Road America, the first race I won in NASCAR over here. There's a lot of memorable races, but the Roval race I won in East Park, that was the first one. But I think the one that still means the most is that one at Circuit of the Americas.
Oh, absolutely. Home track, Circuit of the Americas. I mean, you rocked it there. It was really cool to see you win there. And then we saw you win a championship. I don't know if it was that season, but eventually we saw
It was
you
the
win.
next season.
Yeah, I thought so.
The next one.
Yeah, very cool though. All right, J-Mac, we're going to start with you. Who do you feel is your biggest competition out there?
My biggest competition out there, geez. Well, part of me would say my pro league peers, like Jose and Dohar, they're in this league. I would say those two are two guys that I kind of measure myself against. And right now I'm behind them in the points, so I got some work to do. But you know, my fellow long-term shake and bake driver, Leaf Justin, he's another guy because I came up. You know, the first league I ran was the one that he owned, and we've kind of grown up and gotten better together. Of course,
Right.
I say grown up, I'm like 11 years older than him, but, you know.
I get what you're saying.
But, you know, he's another driver that I put myself measured up against. So I'd say those three, not just one. I know I'm kind of freestyling on your questions here, but I'd say Jose and Dohar for them just being my fellow pro leaguers and drivers that I feel like I need to go out there and compete against, and then the same with Leafs would be my greatest competition.
Very nice. All right, Fox, who do you feel is your biggest competition out here?
Well, I'm gonna restyle this question, as J-Mac would put it. Honestly, I would actually have to say myself. I mean, you are your own worst enemy out on that racetrack.
It's true.
Between being patient and making all the correct moves, that is all self-discipline, and self-discipline is huge in racing with a group of drivers as talented as they are in this league. So,
Absolutely. It's a great answer, and I've actually heard that before. Is you're your biggest competition. It's hard to compete with everyone out there, but sometimes with you being your biggest competition, you are really hard on yourself. So it's just really, how can you grow? How can you improve and just get it done? All right.
absolutely.
Final question for tonight, and we'll send you guys on your way for qualifying. The last question is, what drives your love for racing? And we'll start with Fox.
So, I grew up watching NASCAR with my dad. Loved watching racing with him. Cherished the moments rooting for our favorite driver, which was Bill Elliott. Hence, that's why I'm a Chase Elliott fan. But I don't know. I guess after watching so many races and, you know, watching him win, lose, coming up and down from that, I don't know. It just kind of fuels your urge to compete, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess over time, it kind of makes you a competitor watching so many races, rooting for your driver, hoping that he wins, and seeing a loss sucks, so.
I love it. I mean, it's true. You watch it for so long, and being out there, I mean, if you guys have been to a race, and just the sound of it can be so addicting. The adrenaline you get from it, and just racing with competitors and just having a blast. I mean, it gets in your blood, and it's hard to get it out. All right, J-Mac, what drives your love for racing?
I don't know. I just like competing. It's fun to compete. Cars are fast. Going fast is fun. And obviously, I don't have the talent to do it in real life, or never had the opportunity to see if I had the talent. But you know, to go over here and race pixel cars is a lot of fun. And like I said, it's just fun to compete against people. You know, I don't know. I just enjoy it.
Fair enough. All right, guys, it was cool getting to talk to you today. Great to have you in the booth. Lots of luck to the both of you tonight at Iowa. It's going to be slippery out there, so yeah. I hope you guys are in the booth after the race for an interview, but lots of luck to you guys.
All right, thanks, Frozen.
Thank you.
No problem. Element, are you with me?
He's not.
Oh,
I'm here. I'm here.
He's here. What's up? How are you tonight?
Oh, I'm surviving and alive. Doing the deed.
I mean, we're getting ready to go to qualifying. You know what I'm gonna ask. What can we expect from the race tonight? How are track conditions? What is the preferred line? Tell us about it.
Oh, you can expect a lot of side-by-side racing. See a lot of guys trying to get a run on the bottom, a lot of guys in the middle. My favorite line right up the walls. There's definitely 3 lines of racing, and to me, that outside you can defend really, really well. It, to me, is the best line to run. It's so hard to pass on the bottom, especially when the cars are getting loose, and you need that bite to get off the corner. I feel like the outside's where early on in the run, when tires are fresh, bottom will definitely be the most dominant, but after about 5-10 laps, get a little bit of wear on that right rear. At middle and the outside is going to be moving.
I feel you. Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting race. I mean, we've seen these guys practice, and it is going to be, we're going to see some 2-wide racing. We're going to see some 3-wide. You guys know how it's been lately, and last week we saw fantastic stage 1 and 3 at Vegas. Stage 2, however, was a whole different story, so I'm hoping that tonight goes a little bit more smooth. But I gotta give a shout out to everyone in chat. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. We got Hall out there with some cheers, much appreciated. We got Sodium, we got Kill Squad, so many people out there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the race. We're getting ready to go to qualifying, but as I said earlier, we're gonna see around 26 laps for fuel. We're gonna see 34 in stage 1, so they are gonna have to pit once. I'm curious though, Element, do you think we're gonna see anyone try to save and not make a stop at all for stage 1?
That'd be very hard to say.
I think it's going to be very challenging.
That's 8 laps of fuel. That would be a challenge. Yeah, no. That's go balls to the wall, get as much as you can. Especially if you're mid to backpack. You know, you could try saving. You could try that strategy, but I definitely feel like that is not the way to go.
Well, you know,
put as much time on the rest of the field.
As I was reminded, though, when we did the Invitational, we did this out here. We did Iowa, same exact stuff, and we had people save in stage 1. It was possible. And those 2 people that saved in stage 1, they took home the stage 1 win. So it is possible. And both those guys are in here tonight. That is Dohar and Sky. So I'm curious if they're going to try that again tonight. Now, stage 2 is 32 laps, so that's even more possible. Stage 1 is 34, stage 2, 32. And then the final stage is going to be 68. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see what these guys do tonight. A lot of strategy going on. They have to set up their cars for the long run. You guys know it if you've raced here. The seam can be very, very dangerous out there. We've seen it in practice. Guys just lose it on there. And the late run position and how loose you are, it really affects these guys. All right, we're trying to see if these guys are ready. I think they will be in a second. Element, who do you have winning tonight?
Let's see. Shh. There's two different. I'm gonna go with 2 different guys.
You're gonna go with who?
Just 2 different guys. Short run guy. I'm gonna go with Rangers. Long run guy. Leafs. I feel like we get down to a long run, he's going to be strong and very hard to beat.
You know what? And this guy, he cracks me up because he'll say, you know, I'm not very confident here, and you know, I haven't done as well as I was hoping to in practice. And then this guy goes out here and wins it. So I would not put it past him. I agree with you. I'm with Rangers. I've seen him in practice, and the guy, it doesn't matter where you take him. He's so fast out there. Absolutely incredible. So Rangers is going to be one of my picks. I don't know whether I'm supposed to take that, so hopefully Justin can hear me, but I did get his invite. But yeah. Okay. Yes, we're supposed to take that. So if you got that element, go ahead and take it, and we'll get into qualifying. Hall out there with the 1K bits badge. That's freaking awesome. All right. We're getting ready to go to Iowa qualifying. We're going to see who gets the fastest lap. And I'll tell you what, I've heard some of their times in Element. They're kind of in like a half a second range here. So I think Rangers is going to be on top here. I think we're going to see a few guys get really close to him. I know Tom Flitty, super fast. He did not seem as confident as I'm used to seeing him. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's going to come down to tire management, in my opinion. Not necessarily overall speed. Overall speed was been short run, obviously. Definitely tire management. Tom is definitely going to have the speed. Tire management. That's TBD. TBD.
I don't know what was going on with your mic, but you just made some weird sound.
I was trying to say something, and I was totally. It was an acronym, but I couldn't get it right. It was just not working.
Oh my god, that is too funny. These guys are going so fast for. Yeah, these guys are going so fast for qualifying, but they will be pulling over, and we will get to qualifying right here. Let's see how these guys do. For the race, these guys have to pull off when they go onto pit road. They will have to take the apron before turn 3. Let's see if we can get moving here. Yeah, we got soccer. Coming off, they are not allowed to enter the track until the backstretch. So we'll see how these guys do going below the apron before turn 3. It can get pretty slippery, so we'll find out. We got Justin going on his qualifying lap here. We'll see him go around. Do you think we're going to see guys, I said the same thing last week, but Element, do you think we're going to see a lot of guys stay on the high side for qualifying, or will they dive down and kind of use the whole track?
Absolutely not. You're going to be wanting to apex right on that yellow line and keep your left side right
Absolutely.
on it.
I'm with you, and there goes Justin.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh, what's 51 doing there? What's going on there, fella?
I don't know.
It's Honeycut.
That's going to make things very interesting. He's got a driver directly behind him. That is a lot of close driving right there, but we see Honeycut on track. He's got another car directly behind him. I wonder if that's going to affect him having the draft a little bit back there.
No.
You never know. You shouldn't have draft on this, however.
Shouldn't, but you get no effect from it. There's no effect.
All right, those guys have taken their turn. Let's see, we're on board with Rangers. Slide job, yeah. You know what, we have a full field right now, Kill Squad. I don't know that it would be possible to join right now. We just had tryouts. This is our 3rd week. So yeah, it's definitely closed down for right now, but I can get you a Discord link later on, and you're more than welcome to join and see what's up in there. Stay tuned for future seasons. While we're doing this, I do want to take a look at points. Take a look at this. We have Jose. He is a part-time driver. He's currently sitting 1st in points with 49. We have Rangers and Leaf Justin tied for 2nd with 43 points, 6 points behind him. Dohar in 4th with 42 points. Wild Reckneck, he is a veteran driver out here. He's sitting 5th in points with 39 after a fantastic showing last week, along with Game Mastermind, who's currently sitting 6th. And we talked to J-Mac in the booth, and he is looking to gain some more positions out here in the point standings. He's currently sitting 7th, not too far behind. In 8th place, we have the other booth driver spotlight as Foxhound Boss. You can see the points there. A wide variety.
Yeah, I mean, look at Wild Reckneck up there in 5th, and then Game Mastermind up there in 6th in points. A couple surprises there early.
Right? It was so much fun last week. I mean, these guys, when it wasn't lagging and when people weren't aggressive and getting a little crazy out there, a little too crazy, it was great racing. It was so much fun watching these guys. Iowa, though, we have 28, around 25 to 28 drivers out here right now. So Iowa's a smaller track to handle this many guys, and when you have the seam out there, it gets super loose. It's gonna be very, very interesting to see how these guys do with that.
Yeah, that seam can definitely get you, sneak up on you at any point in time if you're not cautious about it. But you can run right there in between. There's enough room. But if you're trying to run the high line and you're coming down a little bit in the center, you catch that seam, it will get you loose. And might be gone from there depending on where your tire wears at.
Absolutely. You see Slide Job taking it down there and bringing it back up. He's out there qualifying at the moment. You see another 2 cars in front of him there. I'm very interested to see, though. I just have a feeling that Rangers is going to get pole, but anything can happen. But I'll tell you what, watching these guys in practice and practicing with them, Rangers was just flying. I mean, this guy is just, he's insane out there.
It's one of his favorite tracks, if not his favorite track, so if he's not flying around it, I'd be dead surprised.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to Tom Flitty. He is on pit road, and I did see someone lag out at the very beginning. Please tell me he was not one to lag out. I see we have Stout Whiskey on
back
board.
to the front.
Yeah. These guys did so good. All right. Now you can just see them. They always mess around. We always mess around on the final few laps, getting all the craziness out before the actual race starts. Damage is on. It's 50% races, 3 times wear. Stages are on. Stage points mean so much here. So we're on board with our points leader, Jose, and I wish he could stay for the whole season. I know he'll be racing for NNR when their season starts very soon, but it's cool to see him as a points leader, and it would be really cool to see him out here all season long, but he's got to go to NNR. I hear it.
Who knows? If he stays points leader, he might just stick it out. You never know.
We shall see. It'll be very interesting. All right, I feel like I need a drum roll. Who got pole? Let's take a look. Rangers, 22.8. Absolutely crazy. So the guy's flying.
Kyle? Oh.
Kyle getting 3rd. Let's take a look. Natterdays in 2nd.
That's a surprise.
Yeah, great times out here tonight. I'm going to go ahead and leave the lobby so we can get started on the race. But you guys, let me know in chat, who do you see winning tonight? And if you want to dare take a guess at how many cautions we're going to see tonight, go ahead and put it out there. I'm a little scared. I'm not going to lie. It gets slippery out here. We got some server issues going on, and you know, after last week, seeing like the driving and stuff, these guys, they're going for it all, Element.
Yeah, I would definitely, when tires wear, I'm staying here in Michigan, and I cannot say right now. So, I got a feeling a few people might know what I mean. But yeah, Kyle fan with 3rd. What?
It's crazy. It's cool to see
He
all these different
talks
guys
about
out
not
here.
liking short tracks.
I
He
know.
talks about like not liking short tracks, and here he is.
Here he is.
Coming
He's
up
going to
there
be
with
starting right behind Rangers.
Place qualifying. Yeah.
Absolutely.
See if
We
he's
got-
got tire management.
Yeah, that's the thing. Tire management. You have to have it. You have to have the whole shebang. Hall says he's going to go with Kyle Fan for the win. And he's predicting 12 cautions. Hall, I hope you were way over predicting. That's what I'm hoping. We're going to find out, though. We're going to Iowa at night. These guys are getting ready to go. They will not have to do a pace lap. Qualifying is over. Everyone seems good to go. So hopefully we can keep Tom Tom in here. Kyle Fan, Element, he has lagged out of every race so far. He's got to stay in here tonight.
Yeah, definitely don't want to lag out. That's going to be a issue. That's been an issue since this came out, and it's highly unfortunate. So hopefully it sticks out for him, and he's able to make the
I
tire,
hope so.
Distance, that's what it is.
Yes. Do not take that invite if you got it. He said do not take it yet. I was about to say, we have someone saying Slide Job, and I look, and it is Slide Job. Slide Job is predicting he will win from the back.
That's very, yeah. I'm trying to think of the word. I can't. Dang it. Oh,
right.
I took that invite.
It's starting. Here we go. Don't take it yet. They are starting the countdown, so
I need
these guys
another
are
one.
getting ready to go. I'll send you one once I get it.
I need another one. Yeah. It's just habit. I just
is.
pressed that
I know.
Xbox button and
I know. All right. Okay, we got the go ahead. I will get in and I will send you an invite. We are going to Iowa. We got Rangers on the pole. Let's get Element up in here.
I can take this right. I can take
Yes,
this right.
take it. I'm
Okay, just
in.
wanna
I'm
make
ready
sure.
to go.
Dang it. Fail.
Biggest thing we gotta worry about tonight is we just have to be patient with each other. These guys, I'm hearing anywhere from preset 3 to preset 6, so they're on a wide variety of presets here. I'll tell you, I was comfortable with the preset 4. I had some fantastic adjustments. I like Iowa. It's a great track. It's a fun track, but you have to be patient with it and you have to give people room. There's gonna be some bumping and banging, so you just gotta hang in there and just give people room.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, like, if you're running the bottom, you want to be very easy in and roll that apex. You don't want the nose to push. You want that nose to stick. You want to be able to come straight up off the corner without taking up the whole exit, because that just increases tire wear, but you run faster times, not pushing that exit as hard. And then, but when you're running the high side, you want to push it in quite deep and get a nice roll through the center and be hard on the gas. There's a whole smorgasbord of things you can do for this track, and it's great.
Absolutely. We have already started and we have Rangers with a nice lead. He has got the 14 of Natterdays directly behind him. I'm hearing guys over the radio saying good luck. Let's get this done. And Rangers is already off to a nice start, but man, look at the crowd behind him. What a crowd it is. A lot of different packs going on right now. 2 and sometimes 3 wide going on in the back as Rangers is putting a gap over second place.
Yeah, and I'm here watching Kyle Fan take Natterdays, and he's trying to go in for P2 right now. But wow, Reckneck sitting there in 4th trying to make a position on him as well.
These guys are starting to settle out a little bit, trying to find their place, trying to get their feel on the track, and it looks like, yeah, things are starting to go a little single file.
Oh, we got 3 wide.
I know, I say that,
It
and
was
then I'm
getting there.
looking mid-pack, and it's 3 wide back there.
Yeah, Kentucky Galaxy is trying to shoot through the middle between Thrills and 24 is Combat Beast now, right?
It is Combat Beast. We had the 48 of Foxhound Boss switch with Combat Beast. So, yeah, Foxhound Boss to the 48, Combat to the 24.
He's still rolling that middle, still trying to sneak it in there between them, but Thrill's got the run off the corner and cleared both of them.
We have the 95 going side by side with the 96 of who is that? The 96 of Ski out there. These guys are going too wide, doing a great job. Jose, no surprise here, is going on the high side, but everything looks pretty good so far. We have Jose currently sitting in 5th place. Pretty solid so far.
Yeah, been a very clean start to the race. Not too much action going on. Well, by action, I mean, you know, nobody wrecking. But there's been action all over the place. We have had side-by-side racing, 2, 3 wide. They're doing a great job holding their lines and just running where they're supposed to be running.
Techie Galaxy looks like he is a man on a mission going through the high side. He is currently sitting in that 41 car. He's got some traffic behind him, but I saw him make a couple of passes. Doing a great job out there, but man, oh man, we have some guys going on the inside. That 24 of Combat Beast trying to make a run on him. Can't make it happen. You have that high side run, and it is just amazing at Iowa. You can really make it work, and you're going to save a little bit of tire. So Combat's going to use a little bit more than what Techie is using right now.
Yeah, he's definitely going to use up a little bit more running that bottom. Techie running outside, saves a little bit of that right rear. And I'm watching Liber 58 right now work his way through the field along with J-Mac, and they're just running that very bottom right on the yellow and doing a great job. Just making their way up to the front and just trying to sneak up into that top 5 range.
Absolutely. Let's talk about this 51 car of Honeycutt. He has had such bad luck in the last 2 races, lagged out of both of them, and last race he was leading the race, came in for a pit stop and lagged out as he was coming back on the track. He is pretty confident in his car from what I was talking to him about, and he's currently sitting in 6th, so he's doing a fantastic job. We're going to see what he does in the long run, but so far here, man, fingers crossed that he can stay in here, but he is doing really great right now.
Oh yeah. Well, hopefully we're not plagued with internet issues tonight, and everybody is able to stay in and not lag out and put on a good show for all the viewers.
I hope so, and I'm not sure what lap we're on. Hopefully we can get a lap count, but man, it's smooth going so far. We're on board with the Combat Beast in that 24, and these guys are going too wide. He's got the 1 of Liebert directly next to him. He's sitting currently behind the 41 of Techie Galaxy. But so far, these guys are running really, really smooth, and the biggest thing here, like we said, is just tire wear. You have to have a good car setup as you're going into the race. If you don't have that, I mean, your race is just going to be done. So these guys have really got the cars under them tonight.
Yeah, they do. I'm back here riding with Leafs, and I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. I believe he is trying to save to make this a no-stop stage, and it's baffling to me how you can save 8 laps of fuel.
Isn't that crazy?
Baffling.
21 to go at the line. We're heading to 20 to go. But yeah, I mean, these guys get 26 laps of fuel, and the first one is 34 laps, if I'm not mistaken, for the stage 1.
Oh,
so ton of stuff to save. Oh, we have the 47 coming back on track. I don't know what happened with that. Did you see that?
Oh no, I was watching something else.
Man,
I was
oh man.
watching Game Mastermind come off of 4 with Jose, and Jose I think was saving, and Game Mastermind just ran right into the back of him. Don't think he caught up to the differential in speed there, and it just rear-ended him. I missed the 47.
Absolutely insane. I just saw the 47 go underneath the track, fly back up. That will be a caution. These guys are going to race back to the line. I'm not sure if that was lag or what happened with that, but yeah, these guys will see our first caution of the night.
Underneath the track.
What? Oh,
You mean
I
like
just realized-
underneath the track?
You know, underneath the apron, like below.
Oh, okay. All right. The apron. All right.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Yeah. It made sense to me at the time.
I'm just trying to keep
Just go
up
with
here.
it. They're gonna close pit road this time around, but next time it will be open. Elements, is there any reason to not go in and take tires and fuel? I can't imagine.
Was that a joke?
You know, I
No,
had
you
to
go
ask.
in,
You
take
never know.
4 freshies, fuel,
Yeah,
take it all. And then
absolutely.
tell them to take a tire off too and give you a burger at the same time.
There you go. Weevil says, under the bridge downtown. You know, I sometimes just have a way with words, and leave it to you guys to always call me out on it. If J-Mac was in here, he'd totally be calling me out on that right now.
Keep it up, guys. Keep it up.
I know. All right, I'm not seeing anyone stay out. So far, everyone is coming down pit road, and I would expect that. There is absolutely no reason. They are in the window to make it through to the final part of the stage 1, so they should be good to go after this, unless something crazy happens. Knock on wood, hope it doesn't. We did see our first caution of the night, but so far, it's been pretty good.
Yeah, it's been great racing so far, and this restart's going to be awesome because now a bunch of guys that were saving early on are not going to be saving, and they're going to try to make back spots that they lost or either were not gaining because they were saving, and so there's going to be a little bit more pushing and shoving here to get those stage points. It's going to be great to see.
A little bit, and I gotta talk about Kyle Fan. We've talked about him a couple times tonight, but man, oh man, he's looking really good out there. He's currently gonna be on that high side outside of Rangers, who came off a pit road first. No surprise there, as he had a good pit crew going there, and he's been solid all night so far. We have the 96 of Ski out there running currently third as he's coming off a pit road, so we'll see how he fares up here. I know he is usually on the custom setup side, so this is kind of newer for him, and so far he's doing pretty good.
Well, hey, when you hit pit road, it becomes a custom setup at that point.
Kind of. We're gonna go green next
Sorry,
time.
yeah, sort of.
Kind of. I mean, you there's so much that you cannot mess with, so you're still quite limited. But yeah, it becomes a little bit more involved than just going out there on a default setup there. All right, hopefully no more cautions for stage 1. It's been good so far, and we are off to green once again. We have Rangers out there. Kyle taking it very, very wide. Look at this. He's going to have another car. I believe that's the 51 going on the outside up there with Kyle Fan. But man, oh man, what a great run for these guys. Look at it. It's so tight for this racing out here.
Kyle's getting that highline to work on fresh tires. I find that a little surprising because on fresh tires, that inside line is definitely the more dominant line, but after a few laps, the high line, me, is the more dominant line. Oh, as I say that.
Kyle took the lead, but then Rangers took it right back. Kyle gets a good run on that high side, but man, oh man, Rangers made that bottom work, and did a little slide job up in front of him, and he's going to take that down back again.
I think almost 4 wide off turn 2 there.
It's insane. Oh, a little bit of contact
wide
between the 51 and I think that is the 3 car of J-Mac Attack. They managed to hold on to it, but very close call right there. These guys are look at this in the back. 3 wide, several lanes deep. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I'm back here riding along with Stout, and I can definitely imagine the expletives that he's flying out right now, being back here in all this traffic.
Absolutely insane. We have 10 to go, so there is not much racing left. I mean, this is it. You got to make a move. Stout, he is just back here in the thick of things. He's got the 48 of Fox directly in front of him. He's got the 4 of Soccer side by side, so he's kind of stuck right now. He's going to have to make a risky move in order to pass these guys because they do not look like they're going to give anything up pretty soon.
Yeah. Uh-oh. He's back here with Tom and Scott Hall. So they've definitely not had a good stage 1. And they're definitely looking to improve on that in stage 2. As he's going to make it 3 wide with the 48 and the 9. Ooh. I like it.
These guys are getting crazy. I mean, this is looking like a little Las Vegas out here with the amount of 2 and 3 wide that we are seeing. The racing is just fantastic. The 8 makes contact with the 4, a little bit of Soccer. But these guys are still moving. No big deal, but man, oh man, so much traffic out there. It is absolutely insane.
Yeah, it's short track racing. Like when I race dirt, you get a bump here and there, you can't get mad at it. The bumping's going to happen. So you just got to charge forward and keep your head down and make moves as they come to you.
Absolutely. I'm back on board with our leader, and Rangers is just checked out. He has quite the gap, and this is what I saw from him in practice. I mean, he would get such huge runs, and everyone behind him would be fighting for position. What are you looking at?
I'm just watching all this racing here in the back, and it's just getting intense. I'm telling you, they're pushing and shoving a little bit. It's been
5 to go at the line. And every position is going to matter. You're going to see these guys really battle it out. But can they catch Rangers? If they can, he's going to take stage 1, and this guy is on the move in points. He's really wanted to catch Jose and pass him for the points lead. And if he continues to race like that here tonight, he is going to absolutely sweep this race.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's on the redemption tour. He's coming out and he's going to lay down the law on them. Like wider.
Like, did you say like winery?
Wider.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
I know.
I wouldn't forget you ever said that.
Okay. I'm aboard with the 20 car of Kyle Fan, and man, yet again, another really strong performance from him. I'm really hoping he can hang out with us tonight. I know that he's had lag out issues, so he's doing great out here. I'm really impressed by his driving, but good Lord, look at the lead that Rangers has.
Yeah.
These guys really need to get to work. Yeah, we have the 42 up high. That is Thrills. Another one that is doing a great job, and these guys are really trying to make it work. It looks like we have J-Mac behind him, so these guys are really making the move up there. We have a wreck in the back. Yeah, I'm trying to find out what that is.
No, Combat got loose off one course, came down to J-Mac a little bit.
From what I'm hearing, that is not enough to bring out a caution. They have not called a caution yet, so we're still going green, guys, and there's just a handful of laps left. That is under 5, so yeah, it's going to be tight racing here. Last lap is what I'm hearing, so this is it. If they can't catch Rangers, which Element, there's no way they're going to catch him at this point unless something crazy happens. He's going to take stage 1.
I don't even care if you virtual 9 this track right now, you're not catching him.
And
he
took it. He took it. That is stage 1. We have Rangers taking the win there for stage 1. We have Kyle Fan taking home second for stage 1. Let's see who else. I do believe that is J-Mac Attack right behind him, if I'm not mistaken. He will be taking home stage 1 and 3rd. All right, guys, you guys have seen stage 1 so far. Let me know if your winner has changed. So far, Element and I are saying Rangers. He's doing a great job out there. He's tough. It is going to be really tough to beat him.
Oh, yeah. He's going to be astronomically tough.
Virtual 9. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh no, I hear a whoops from Justin here. I'm gonna assume that means he did not pit. That's gonna be unfortunate for him, but we have Rangers on the outside. We're gonna see how they fare with Justin not being able to pit. Missed that completely. We have Kyle Fan directly behind Justin in that 9 car. These guys are 3 wide for 3rd place. Absolutely stacking up. Look at these guys back there, Element.
Yeah. It's a show because they're still going 3 wide.
Oh!
Kentucky Galaxy walling throws there a little bit. They got a little loose there in the center, just slid up.
Cars making contact, trying to get around Justin right there, making contact with the wall. They seem to be settled out a little bit now, but man, oh man. Tough break for that car that got sent into the wall there. But these guys are moving on. We are still 3 wide back there. Looking like somebody's getting loose again. Justin goes under the apron. I won't say under the track.
There you go. Yeah, it looks like he's probably going to go in a bit.
We're on board 14 of Natterdays. We saw him start out here in 2nd. He has fallen back a little bit, but man, oh man, he is still hanging on. He's got the 6 car directly above him. That is Stout. What a huge mover for Stout. I mean, he started off in the back, and here he is making his way up to the front as we see a 3-wide battle once again directly in front of him. Absolutely insane.
We had a wild wreck neck there, lag out from what I saw.
Oh no. These lagouts are absolutely killing me.
It's going to be a big points hit.
Absolutely. And you know, his points from last week, I mean, he's doing a fantastic job. Let's go ahead and take a look at the points. He was 5th in points, top 5 with 39. That's definitely going to take a hit for that. You hate to see it.
Yeah, you definitely do. I mean, and it's not because of his own doing. That's the tough part about it. But all you can do is put your head down, just stick it out, just keep rolling with the punches as they come.
We're on board with our points leader, Jose, 95. He made a little bit of contact with 13 of Game Mastermind, who we saw do an incredible job last week. We talked about it earlier. Jose back in the thick of things, though. I know he's trying to make his way up front. You see Foxhound Boss in that 48 car directly in front of him. We also have Soccer in that 4 car. These guys, it's tough to make a pass here. You really have to make some risky moves. We're coming to 25 to go, so it goes by fast, Element. So if you want to do something, there's not a lot of time to do it. It goes faster than you think.
Oh, it goes very fast. Laps just click on by. You got to do everything you can to move up as soon as you can, as quickly as you can, because you want the track position. Track position means everything here. And as I talk about track position, we got Super NASCAR Fan up in the top 10.
Whoa, let's take a look. Let's go on board with Super NASCAR Fan in that 2 car. You see Honeycutt in that 51 on the high side. Leaf Justin. He's in that 9 car below. We got the 42 of Thrills, and Super's gonna take him possibly 3 wide if he can make it stick. Running a little high, he's gonna tuck it in behind Thrills there. But look at him go, making some moves. I gotta bring it to our driver spotlight. Foxhound Boss in that 48. We heard him talk about the race he had in the Invitational. A great showing for him. We'll see how he does this season. He's been in another season for us for SnB. Did great out there. Didn't show up to every race, so his point standings weren't fantastic, but he's doing pretty solid out here so far. Still behind the Soccer in that 4 car. These guys really are just hanging out together all night from what I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, they're getting pretty wild. They're still trying to push 3 wide here around where Super's at. He's dropping back a little bit, getting passed by the 51. 42 finally got by him. 9's, I think, definitely on pressure tires. Slide Job's still back there trying to run every line he can to get by him. So it's definitely been.
Oh, 13 of Game Masterminds head right into the wall. Yeah, absolutely insane. I'm not sure that's going to bring out a caution. It looks like it was just one car. We're going to find out, but I'm not sure what happened to him, if he got loose on the seam or had some help, but directly into the wall. That's going to cause a lot of damage for him.
And now you can't go pit, because if you pit, you're going to be 2 to 3 laps down by the end of the stage. So all you can do is limp around, hopefully only fall 1 lap down, and then be the lucky dog.
You know, and you know who wants a caution right now? We have 18 to go, and Justin, he wants a caution right now. He didn't get to pit during the stage break, so he really needs a caution to get that lap back. We'll see if it happens, but so far these guys are green as he is directly behind Mr. Slide Job in the 16. Man,
Plural.
very single
Laps.
file line.
He's probably 2 laps down.
Probably.
So it's highly unfortunate, and if another car gets put a lap down, it's going to hurt his cause to be the lucky dog at the stage end. And if they get 1 caution in the 3rd stage, he'd be able to be fully on the lead lap.
You know, I was looking back at the 22 of Bacon Bits, and as soon as my camera gets on him, he is 3 wide. What are you seeing?
Whoa. Oh, I thought Monster Mike was just getting loose and sliding off the corner, and he just turns out he's going into pit road.
I saw him on camera, yeah.
He tricked me.
He did trick you. But yeah, these guys were going 3 wide. Everyone held it. Looking good so far. We're on board with the 8 of Tom Flitty, who is directly behind Leaf Justin in that 9 car. You see Super NASCAR Fan and that 2 car. Everyone's getting pretty well spread out at this point, Element. We have a couple of packs, but so far these guys are giving each other the space.
Yeah, the second pack, it makes me wonder if a few of them are saving, trying to push it to the extreme limit.
You know, like I said, it is possible. And stage 2, if it's going to happen, it'll more than likely happen here because it is easier to save. Still, you got to save a lot of laps, but it is definitely doable. We have the 37 of Monster Mike coming back out on track. We'll see how he gets on. No problem for him. But yeah, you might be onto something, Element, with that saving.
Yeah, so I think here at the start of stage 3, we might see a changing of the guard.
We're going to find out.
Oh, super. What in the world you doing?
Let's take a look.
Good Lord, boy. He was just weebling and wobbling there going into turn 1.
I saw him a little bit. He was battling it out with Justin, and those two made a little bit of contact. They made it through okay, but yeah, the two might be having some handling issues. We're going to see how he fares right now as Monster Mike with those fresh tires. He is making some moves.
42 got a little loose coming off turn 2. No contact, but pretty loose.
11 to go as the 11 car of Rangers passes over the line here. You can see him once again just absolutely leaving the field. Really incredible. We have Kyle Fan still holding on. I mean, he is just, well, there he goes on pit road. So he is going to take his pit stop as we have 10 to go. Rangers still moving on, though.
Yep, Rangers is proving that he is the Muhammad Ali, that he is the Barry Sanders, that he is the Randy Moss. He is the Dominator tonight.
This guy is insane, I'm telling you. I mean, you see him out there, and when we're in practice, same situation. He was just gone. And for tryouts, I had a few people asking me, who are we chasing this season? Is it Rangers? And I said, yep, you're going to be chasing Rangers. I have him out there. We tell him, run as hard as you can. We'll see where everyone stacks up. And last season, people were chasing him. And again, this season, they were also.
Yeah, they could all be Greyhounds. You could put a treat on the back end of that car, and I don't think they could still catch him.
He's insane. Whatever, he's got it figured out, that's for sure.
Yes,
we have a couple guys going on to pit road. We're on board with the 14 of Natterdays. He's got quite the group in front of him. We have the 1 car of Liebert going up high. What do you see, Element?
Oh, Rangers is getting a little slidey getting on the pit road, but no incidents. He gets on nice and clean after he collected himself.
And remember, these guys have to take it down low before turn 3. It is not as easy as you think it would be. You really have to get your car rolled down, and you gotta be able to handle that as you're trying to get around that turn at a high speed. So either A, you're gonna spin yourself out trying to do it, or you really have to slow slow yourself down in time so that that doesn't happen.
Oh!
Your sound effects, I swear.
Or coming on the pit road. Sorry, I thought it was coming off. Wrong turn.
Wrong turn. We're on board with Wild Wreck Neck, and I do believe he's the one that lagged out. So let's take a look at Jose 95. You see the 11 come out, and he is mixing up with some traffic at the moment. We got Jose 95 behind the 3 cars. We'll see how he's going to make his moves, but just a handful of laps left, guys, for stage 2. I mean, this stage is absolutely flying. I don't know where it went.
Time flies when you're having a good time.
I guess so, huh? Let's see if we can get a count on who our leader is, but we are currently sitting on board with the 51 of Honeycutt. He's got some company in front of him, a couple of different packs. We have the 18 as the leader, so let's go take a look at 18. That is going to be of Sky. He is one of the guys that could save. So we're going to find out if he can do it here. If anyone's going to try it, he's going to try it. You see, he is catching up to Rangers, but the 18 is the leader. Will he go in? We're going to have to keep our eye on him.
18 is the leader. Where are you at?
He's got some company with him. He's got Stout directly behind him. And I do believe if that is the 22 behind Stout.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to stretch it, but if you can stretch it, that's going to be a miracle.
Yeah. We're coming down to a couple of laps to go, you guys. This is insane. So if Sky can do this, he's going to take home stage 2 win here. Absolutely insane. This is not the first time he has saved the fuel in order to take the stage win. It's going to be huge for him for points. This is another part-time driver. Absolutely insane. You know, he's doing a fantastic job out here. So yeah. Great job for him. Last lap for stage 2 here. We have the 22 passing him up a little bit. I'm not sure if he is on the current lap, but here we go around the final turn. I think Sky's gonna take stage 2. I did not think that was gonna happen. I knew these guys were gonna try to save, but man, oh man, that's insane. Great job to Sky out there taking home stage 2 win. I called it earlier. I said, you know, he was one of the ones, him and Dohar, they were both able to pull it off. And they did. Sky, he did it again tonight.
Stretching that fuel is wow. I honestly didn't see that coming.
You know, I knew they were going to try it. Both Sky and Dohar, they're so good at it. And since it was possible in the Invitational, same exact race, same percentage, everything, I knew somebody was going to try it, and he was able to do it.
That brings the question of one-stop strategy in the third stage, which I find that to be a terrible strategy for one-stopping.
Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it happening for the final stage here. It's 68 laps. You get 26 and a tank. Obviously, he can go 32, but I don't know. I don't know if the Delta is going to be good enough for it.
Oh, no. But that pushed Rangers back to 6th. The first time he's been in traffic all night.
Yeah. He's going to hang out on that high side as we see our leader of Sky. Man, very close with Rangers, making a nice move there. Absolutely incredible. That put Kyle Fan right in the middle in the sandwich of it, and we had 12 of Scott Hall for life. Look at Rangers.
Third.
Absolutely incredible. You guys are watching this.
Prisoners.
Yeah,
Love it.
this guy is on it. We have Jose in second. These guys are just on the move. We have Sky falling back pretty quickly. Not sure what's going on with him or whether he just wasn't expecting the mad runs from these guys.
Yeah, he probably wasn't expecting them to be pushing so hard on the fresh tires. But he also could be saving his tires because here in the long run, he might have something for him if they're pushing real hard right now to get that track position.
You know who we haven't talked a lot about tonight? I mean, I talked about strategy, but Dohar, he's currently sitting P1 in that 88, and he's one of the guys that could save, but look at him up here. We're not saving, guys. He made his way up here, currently sitting P1. He's got Jose, P2, Rangers making a huge run. He's going down on the inside to take over P2 from Jose. Will he be able to do it? It is going to be close. Jose loves that high side, but can he hold Rangers off? It's going to be close.
Yeah, he's going to have to send her down to turn 1, and Rangers is going to clear him. Thought maybe he had a little run off there, a 4, to where he could hold him off and send her down in there, but that did not come to fruition.
Rangers just has way too much speed. I mean, this guy obviously has the handling down. He's got the speed. It's hard to compete with that, but we'll see what Dohar has for him. He is quickly approaching him, and he's got a nice line of 4 cars total in that first pack. A lot of guys battling for position behind him, but these top 4 guys are starting to put a gap on the rest of the field.
Yeah, Kyle Fan slid back into 3rd, and then don't look now, but Mr. Not So Confident Tom Flitty is up there in 5th position.
Let's take a look at Tom. We saw him in the back of the field, and up here he goes. If I can ever find him, let's take a look. Here we go, Tom Flitty leading this second pack here. He, who is that behind him? That is the 41 of Techie Galaxy. Techie doing a great job out here tonight also, but Tom diving it down low. You can see the pack behind him. These guys getting a little separated at the moment. Can they catch these top 4 guys? Tom is really giving it his all to try to catch up to these guys.
Yeah, Tom's doing a great job, and Techie Galaxy, just like Queen wrote it, Tom's under pressure right now.
He is. He's feeling the pressure, and he's got a lot of guys behind him. He's got the 41 just all over him, but he is holding it out pretty good, and it looks like he's catching these guys slowly but surely. I mean, he's staying even with them, trying to catch him a little bit.
Up here at the front. Yeah, they're gonna make up a little ground. You got Rangers and you got Dohar side by side with Kyle Fan in 3rd, just waiting to pounce on him, and Jose right in his tire tracks. So these guys sitting in 3rd and 4th are gonna make up a little bit of time.
Rangers going for the lead once again, 2 wide. Dohar on the outside. We got Rangers on the inside. Dohar keeps getting that run on the outside. Rangers just trying to fight it, and he's doing a heck of a job down there. But man, oh man, if he can do a slide job and take it over, he's not going to have enough to clear him. But man, we'll see if he does this time around. Huge battle up front here.
Huge battle up front, but we got a new spot up there for Techie Galaxy has cleared Tom.
Slide job from not from Element, you're in the booth with me, from Rangers. As soon as he did the slide job, Dohar is like, you know what? I'm answering back. Look at the contact between these two. Absolutely insane. And we have Kyle Fan in the mix. Look at this, you guys. Rangers taking it high. Dohar. We're going to see if he's going to tuck it down below or if he's going to try to make another run. These guys just getting insane out here. Kyle Fan is loving it because he's like, fight it out. I'm ready to battle with y'all.
Yeah, let's get wild. Let's beat and bang. Let's go. Short track racing at its finest.
Heck yeah, you see Rangers making a little bit of a gap as we have 55 to go in the stage 3. Dohar trying to make his way back up. These guys single file once again. Man, Rangers, I mean, he's just got the line down and he's able to get that run off the turn. He's just, it's going to be hard to compete with that tonight.
Yeah, he's going to be tough because he's got his car rotating how, like, I would like my car. drives it in at a nice pace. He just rolls the center. His nose isn't pushing, and he's back on the throttle, and it comes straight up off the corner. And that's how you want to run this track. And I see a lot of these guys pushing a nose in the center. They're getting back either on the throttle too early, or their cars are just a smidge too tight.
You see Jose all over the back bumper of the 20 of Kyle fan. He looks like he might be trying to make a move soon. We're going to find out, but he is just riding that yellow line, which is what I love to do here. I said the same thing at Vegas, but it is so true. If you can get on that thing and just ride that around, it will just carry you on through, and you're not going to get a run like you can on the outside, but you can certainly pass people. I have done it, but yeah, you really have to nail it though.
Yeah, definitely got to nail that upper line for sure. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And if you catch that seam on exit, it's just going to get you loose. So you want to ride right there between the wall and the seam without catching it. But if you're a little bit tight, it just all depends on the car's handling.
It's so true. It is so true. We have the 41 of Techie Galaxy. Solid run for him tonight. I'm really impressed with him. He is kind of on his own little island right now, but he's got a group of 3 cars, which is led by none other than J Mac Attack 34 in that number 3 car. So we'll see if they can make their way up to him. But Techie trying to make his way up to this front pack. We have Tom Flitty, who has fallen back a couple of cars, but still hanging on in that pack behind Techie Galaxy.
Yeah, I'm going to swivel on here to the back just to see what we got going on. Been riding up there with Rangers, just watching him just... Oh! As I do that, the 14 gets into the 96 out of turn 4 and puts the 96 right on the wall, and then the 22 slid up and hit somebody in the background. I couldn't see... Oh, you got a wreck? No, it's not a wreck.
You know, I came to the back right before you said you were going to the back. And as I do, all I see is dirt flying. I didn't even see what happened, but I'm on board with the 51 of Honeycutt, and he just passed the 96.
Yep. 96 is on pit road.
Really unfortunate. The 96 was having a great run out here. You hate to see it. The 51 has Liebert directly behind him. I know the 51 was confident in his car tonight. I wish I could see where these guys are right now, but... He's trying to make his way up to Foxhound Boss in that 48 element. What are you seeing?
I'm just seeing Combat in the 4 getting, or 4 or 14? 4. We're beating and banging a little bit coming off 4. An old man stout whiskey. The stout has moved up into the top 10.
Nice. We have 44 to go, if I'm not mistaken. I think I heard that right. Combat Beast in that 24. We've seen him kind of throughout the field tonight, but we have another taker coming off of pit road. So I think that was Ski that we saw earlier pit. He is coming off trying to fix that damage. We should be going to pit cycles here pretty soon, I would imagine. So that's going to definitely separate things. But you could see way up there. I don't know if you guys took a glimpse of that, but I do believe that was Rangers that we just saw the tail end of. The guy is just absolutely flying.
Yeah, and so much for not being good on the long run. He's got the whole run figured out.
And he is on pit road. Our leader has just hit pit road. We're on board with the J-Mac Attack in that number 3, currently sitting behind the 41 of Techie Galaxy. These guys are currently sitting in a pack.
Got 48, 14, and 42, Foxhound, Grills, and Natterdays, all 3 wide there, coming off turn 2.
Let's take a look at these guys.
Stout and Tom on pit road.
Stout and Tom on pit road. We still have the 88 out there. Jose leading this pack, and that number 95, it looks like he might be going on to pit road. There he goes. We have J-Mac and Dohar. Dohar in that 88, they are going to hang out still on track. Man, oh man. Techie, you see him still out there, and I do believe that is Tom Flitty directly next to him. We'll see if these guys go in this time around. There goes the 88 under the apron. He will go in, comes back on track a little bit. That was such a close call, but he manages to hold it down. These guys are still on the move. We have Game Masterminds on pit road. Stout Whiskey coming off. He is on track once again. Foxhound Boss on pit road with the 4 car. A lot of takers so far. Kind of a busy pit road there.
Yeah, they must have hit the end of their fuel window and were either at a couple laps ago or on the last lap of fuel, and we have to hit pit road.
Gotta hit pit road. We're on board with Rangers once again. He is back on track, and I'm trying to see who that is. If that is J-Mac behind him or Techie. See another car hit pit road there.
Come on, Techie. He just gave a slide job a little bit of a shot to get moving. I like it.
14 coming off the pit road. That is Natterdays 91. Qualified out here in second, but it looked like he did not have the long run car or got involved in some kind of incident. I'm hearing the 18 car is our leader, so let's go on board with him.
Sky to the lead.
Yeah.
I like the fact of pushing the fuel to the absolute limit and pushing your tires to the absolute limit. Because later you can come on, in my opinion, on the short tracks that have high tire wear like Iowa, you're going to be better off definitely later, because you're going to make up a lot of ground very quickly. And all that ground you lost, you're going to make it up and then some during the mid to late run.
Absolutely.
And I feel like that's the best strategy play.
Oh, contact from Gary from Canada in that 77. Moves Sky out of the way. Rangers makes his way on by. Man, oh man. You can tell that 18, he's definitely saving the tires and fuel. Will it work out for him, though?
Not the one-stop strategy.
You never know.
Oh.
If it worked out the first time, it might this time. But he's got a lot of cars passing him.
But that's the problem. Is that Delta, I don't think he's going to have the Delta there at the end. Even if he cuts one pit stop out, it's just that the time differential between fresh tires and old tires is... you need to be an engineer to figure out.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out who we have as our top 5. I know we have Sky as the leader. I want to find out who our top 5 is, though, and who else is on the lead lap.
Wow, he was saving hard.
Oh,
he's coming to pit road right now.
Yeah, he is coming to pit road. We will have a new leader once this all goes around. But you see the 95 and a whole crew of cars just making their way on by. But man, oh man, a lot of guys out there.
Oh, all of them. And being as slow as it was, because when I got on board with him, he was completely off the throttle throughout the entire corner. Did not get back into it until the exit. That's how hard he was saving fuel.
Yeah.
And the time loss.
We'll see. You never know. I mean, he's done it once already. Can he pull it off again? He's a part-time driver here. He's got nothing to lose. Why not take the risks? I mean, if I were him, I might try it too.
I mean, the race, that's the risk at this point.
We're on board with our leader of Rangers once again.
It was ballsy. That's
true.
Ballsy.
It is true.
He's got some cojones.
Once again, Ranger's on his own little island. You can see the 2 cars behind him. We'll have to find out who they are if I can get a clue on that. Kyle Fan in the 20 car having a fantastic run here tonight. Iowa, he's obviously got this down. Great for him. Let's see who that is behind him. He's in a blue car, and I'm thinking that might be Gary from Canada, which I'm not sure what position he is in, but man, oh man, these cars are really spread out now. You see Dohar, and he's got it 3 wide directly behind him.
Woo.
I don't know if you saw that battle, but we had J-Mac attack. We had Techie Galaxy, and another car 3 wide directly behind Dohar. These guys are really just racing for it all.
Yeah. J-Mac and Techie split, Jose.
Kool-Aid coming at me with that sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys got to show them some love. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know. I mean, you guys have watched this race. I want to know, who do you think's gonna win? And you know, I think we're all thinking the same thing at this point. He is just so strong here tonight. You guys know who I'm talking about. It's none other than Rangers in that 11 car, and he's just gone. 28 to go. You get 26 in a fuel run if you are not saving. So we'll see what these guys do. Another pit stop, or will they save? I think Sky can make it. I mean, he should be good to go if he saves, so we'll find out strategies.
If he somehow beats Rangers with a one-stop strategy at this track, my jaw will break on the floor.
You will be so shocked. I know.
I will be shell-shocked.
Yeah. We have Kyle Fan still in P2, and I'm just so happy for this guy. He's had a rough couple of races after lagging out with good showing, so great to see him out here. I'm going to knock on wood so I don't jinx him. But yeah, Kool-Aid says Rangers. He's pretty good on presets. This guy doesn't like presets. That's the funny part about this. I wasn't even sure if he was going to race in this season just because he's not a huge fan of it, but this guy, man, he's got the talent. And he's got the setups for it, so it's insane.
He definitely does. When we did last season a race against Rangers and both Tom and yourself, a lot of you were naps, and I just wanted to swat you away. Like, go away, especially Rangers. Good God.
I know, and those two are always together. We have 25 left to go in the race here tonight. Not too much longer. It is just absolutely insane how fast it is going, but Rangers coming into some traffic here up ahead. He's got one going on to pit road. He's got the 37 of Monster Mike on the high side. He's going to go ahead and take it easy, but he can't forget. He's got Kyle Fan. You see him right there. He's in second. That Kyle Fan is in that 20. So he's got to hope that these lap cars do not affect him and that he can make his way around.
Yeah, Kyle Fan back there lurking. I like that. I like the lurkiness. Just to let them know you're still back there. I like that. And this is going to be a game of cat and mouse on who goes on the pit road. Kyle can jump on the pit road a lap or two sooner than Rangers and jump him on Delta through pit stops and
Kyle going on the pit road. You see him going underneath the apron?
Yep,
yeah.
He's going to do it right now.
Here he goes. He's going on the pit road.
You might see Rangers go on this lap.
We're going to find out here.
He's going to gain a lot of time.
He's going to have to make his way down there pretty quick, though, as he's got a couple of lap cars directly behind him. You definitely don't want to see an incident with these guys, but he is definitely staying out again. He's got Monster Mike in that 37 directly behind him, along with Bacon Bits in the 22.
Yeah, if it stays green with Kyle pitting with around 20 to go, this is a good strategy in my opinion. Especially with Rangers out there on older tires, running a lot slower lap times. Kyle comes out, he's going to make up time just being on pit road, getting on pit road earlier, and then coming off with fresh tires, he's going to make up a lot more time. So good strategy call on his part.
Absolutely. 19 to go at the line. These guys are definitely in the window to come in and make it through the rest of the time here for the rest of the race. Only one. Do we have one caution here this entire race? I'm really impressed with these guys.
Well, let's just say my original call of 10 earlier before we got broadcasting was I'm definitely yeah. They've done a great job all night.
They have. Iowa is a tough track out here. We've talked about it. It's got a few lines you can run, but if your car is not set up for it, it can be disastrous. And these guys really have it under them. They're doing a great job. We see Rangers still hanging out here. if you were Rangers, would you have pit already just to make sure that he's not going to catch you with those fresh tires?
Yeah, if first, like if I was leading in Ranger spot and second place was just like a second or two behind me, and I saw them pit, yeah, I would go in either a lap or two later, because you're obviously way ahead of third, fourth, fifth. So I'm not too worried about them because you're racing who's right behind you at that point. And yeah, I would have probably pitted a lap or two later, just to take advantage of fresh tires and mitigate the damage of
Right.
the time difference of when he went on and getting that time on fresh
Well,
tires. And as I say that, he's now on pit road.
He's on pit road. He should be coming off any second now. So we're going to find out where he comes back on the track. I'm on board with Kyle Fan 18. We'll see where it comes out, but we're going to, obviously, a new leader is out there. I'm going to see if I can get a count on who our current leader is. Kyle Fan making a little contact, but you see Rangers coming off, so he didn't lose much time here at all.
He didn't lose anything.
No.
Well, other than the lead.
We have 88
But
is
what
our
he's
new leader here, but man, he's going to have those fresh tires element. Absolutely insane. He lost nothing, and he's got the fresher tires. Let's go take a look at our current leader, the 88 of, we have Dohar out here. We're going to find out when he is going to pit. He's another one element. He's another one that saved in the Invitational. So we're going to find out if he does that, when he's going to go in, or what's going to happen with him. Oh, here he goes with J-Mac. J-Mac taking a little wide back on track. Close call there, but everyone was okay going on by.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, this is Kerr's race to lose at this point.
I have to see this battle up here with
And he's
Kerr
going
and
for
Kyle.
the lead right now.
Absolutely insane. He's got a couple of laps fresher tires. Man, here he goes making the pass on Kyle Fan. Kyle's just got to hold on there.
Yeah, Kyle's in damage control right now. He's got more than a couple lap pressure tires. He's got about 6 to 7 lap pressure tires, and that's just gonna absolutely just kill Kyle right now. I liked Kyle's call, but Kerr losing absolutely nothing other than maybe two seconds overall is
not what I was expecting. Yeah, not what I was
neither.
expecting at all. We have 18 of Sky. He is your current leader, and look at this battle ahead of him. 4 cars right on top of each other. I do believe we're hitting 10 laps to go right here as Sky crosses the line. But man, oh man, what a battle ahead of him. He's got the 48, if I'm not mistaken, that is directly behind him. But yeah, that is the 48 of Foxhound Boss, one of our driver spotlights for the night. These guys are getting pretty racy.
Oh, Techie Galaxy smacking the wall coming out of 4.
This is just going to be close. I'm on the edge of my seat already. We have a few laps left to go here, but anything can really happen here. If Rangers doesn't win it, I will be very, very surprised. But you never know with some of the strategies that these guys pull out. We don't know what's going on. I can hear over the radio. I have Rock helping me out here, but man, oh man, you just never know what's going to happen out there.
Yeah, and we're not weather forecasters. We can't predict this, and just it's racing. That's why we race the races. You can be the fastest person on earth. You race the race, you might not finish first.
Absolutely. Cape. Yeah, the 24 is Combat Beast. The 48 switched. That is going to be Foxhound Boss. But I'm curious if we still have the 18 as the leader. You can see Rangers right behind him in a pack of 3. 18 is still leader out here, and we don't have a ton of laps to go. Element, I'm freaking out. What is going to happen here?
Well, if Combat's doing the one-stop strategy, he is a sitting duck.
From what I'm hearing, it is
Curve.
between the 18 and 11. So 18 has to save, 11 doesn't.
Oh, he's sitting duck. The delta's not there. It's not in his. The Hunger Games is not in his favor right now.
This is insane. So wouldn't Rangers be a lap down though? 5 to go, no more cautions. This is it, guys. You're seeing the race right here.
No, this is the race for the win.
Race for the win, and
The delta's not there.
Yeah, we have Rangers coming on the outside. Sky, hopefully, will bring home a great finish, but man, Rangers just has the speed. You see the 51 past Sky on the outside. That is 51 of Honeycutt. 11 has taken over the lead. This is crazy.
At worst, Sky's looking at a third-place finish if he can save to the end. At this point, with there's such a decent gap from him to Kyle back there.
Yeah. There's no way unless Rangers runs into somebody, loses it, or something crazy happens. We only have a few laps left here. He's gonna take home the win tonight, and I know that he needs those points, and he might take over the points lead in the standings, but we'll find out. You can see Kyle back there. Let's see where he is compared to. You see him coming up on Sky as we have 2 to go. So this is the battle right here for second place. Kyle with an amazing run. We have Sky who has to save. So I just don't see that Kyle's not going to be able to pass him.
Oh, that is a gentleman's move by Scott Hall right there, getting out of the way of the leader. I like that. I like that a lot.
This is the last lap element. We're going to bring Kerr home as the winner. Rangers in that 11 car. Here we go. Absolutely insane. Just dominated this race here tonight. Who took second though? It looks like Sky took home second. He was able to hang in there. We have Kyle Fan taking home third. Great race for these guys. What a finish.
Wow. I'm honestly surprised the Delta was that close though.
That's insane. If anyone can do it, Sky's one to be able to do it, along with Dohar. I don't know what happened to Dohar, though. I'm curious if he tried it and how it worked out for him, if he had to change strategies, but man, it's just so hard to be able to compete with what Rangers brought to the track tonight.
Yeah, Rangers brought the A team. He just straight smoked them.
Yeah, he did a heck of a job out there. I'm pretty sure the only part of this race he did not lead was when Sky took the second stage home.
And that put him back in traffic, and he just went straight to the lead after a few laps.
I mean, his move. He was on the high side and literally dove down to the bottom and passed up 2 or 3 cars, if I'm not mistaken. It was absolutely incredible for him. All right, I know I just saw him. Where to go?
Move to the outside.
And he's got the fastest lap. Look at this.
What was it, a 22.8?
22.9.
That's slow. Come on.
Tell him to pick it up.
Just kidding.
I out-interviewed J-Mac. I win by default. Fox, you did good out there. You did good. All right, I know. Where's Justin at? I can't see you. He might have left already. All right, let's make sure we have everyone in here. It looks like we have our podium finishers up here. Rangers. Oh my gosh, what an incredible race. I mean, you just had the car to beat out here. Tell us how your race went.
It went pretty perfect, I'll be honest with you. We qualified on pole. Had some good racing there with Kyle. I think I had him just a little slyly in the short to middle run. Seems like he'd slide back just a little bit there and there, but overall, it was a great race for me, and I really enjoyed it.
I don't think I saw a single mistake from you. You just nailed it from start to finish. I know I was kind of predicting at the start that after seeing you run, I was predicting you might sweep the whole race, but Sky snuck in there, did a little fuel saving, a lot of strategy. We saw him do it in the Invitational, and it really worked out for him. But man, you had a fantastic car tonight. Did you think that Sky might be able to pull it off when you saw him staying out?
I knew in the second stage, the part we were like Tyler over there, so he's field genius. So we're kind of talking that out. I knew that I was gonna win stage 2. I knew I was just honestly just driving as hard as I could just to stay in the lead lap. That was kind of the goal, and it worked out. And then stage 3, there at the end, I knew he was gonna have to save really, really hard, especially on a preset. And,
right.
And he didn't quite have the delta, and we ran him down.
You did awesome. A huge congratulations to you on your win here at Iowa tonight. Great job to you, and we'll see how that does for the points, but I'm assuming you'll probably be taking over the points lead after tonight.
It'll be close, but I appreciate it, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Element. We got Kyle Fan in the booth. I'm super excited. Past teammate here. Let's go ahead and give him an interview.
Yeah.
Oh, Sky. Did Sky take second, or did Kyle?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sky.
Yeah,
I was
Sky
gonna say
took
something.
second.
I was going to say something, but I'm just going to go with it.
Yeah, you know.
All right, so Skyland. So, yeah, man. I was definitely against that whole one-stop strategy and brought home second place with it. I was a little surprised.
Oh, don't
by
worry,
that.
so was I.
A heck of a job with that, man. So, take us through your whole strategy for the race, and did you think you had a chance against holding off Rangers there at the end? I definitely know you probably didn't with the whole tire thing going on, but that was a hell of a job, though, doing that strategy.
Yeah, so my race strategy got cobbled together during the race. I knew that I could make it on fuel. I did a test to see if I could even do it, but I didn't realize how far off pace I was going to be until the caution happened in the first stage. And then when I had to just run the car for all it was worth, I had nothing. I had a 20th place car. So I'm like, okay, I guess as long as there's no cautions, we'll see how far we can stretch the fuel and see what it does for us. And in my mind, the math didn't work for the one-stop strategy to work on the last stage. But I had no other choice. It was that or finish last of the lead lap cars. So see how it goes, and I got second, and I think I'm more excited than the guy who won.
Oh my gosh.
Sounds like it. Hell.
I know you made Element's jaw drop because he was like, I just don't see it. I don't see how it's going to work. I'm like, I'm telling you, he did it in the Invitational, and if there's anyone that can do it, it's Dohar and Sky. So you just hold on. We'll see how it all plays out.
I think even though I did a couple of full throttle laps, I still made it like 38 or 39 laps on that first stint of the last stage. So I went farther than I thought I could even go. But yeah, I mean, the strategy worked out. If I gave up less time early on in the stage, I might have been able to beat Rangers, but I would have had to have been perfect every lap for the whole stage. I couldn't have given up time anywhere, and that was a tall order. With that many cars running around, that many passes going on, trying to mess with the gear shifter, hang on to the car, that would have been really difficult. It could be done, but difficult. Oh, and I beat Dohar on the second stage. I lost to him last time we did that strategy, so that was exciting too.
Yeah, there was a lap I watched there, and you were completely out of the throttle in 1 and 2. Like, you didn't even get back in the throttle till you were already off the exit of 2 on the straightaway, and I'm like, oh, he's saving really hard.
Oh yeah, being in neutral, you can get away with that. I mean, I was able to pass some cars saving because of how well the car will roll when it's in neutral versus just coasting it down in fourth. It's a big game changer.
Yeah, dude, you did a great job, man. Hell of a job.
Thank you.
Bringing that home.
All right, we have
Finally
Kyle
got an
Fan.
actual podium.
That's insane. You did such a great job. I know you shocked the crap out of Element.
Yeah, yeah, I'm very shocked.
All right, Kyle Fan, this is your first SMB interview, if I'm not mistaken. It's good to have you out here.
Absolutely.
You brought home a top 3. Take us through your race.
I mean, first of all, I didn't lag out.
I know.
That's a start.
That is a huge start.
But I mean, I knew I had a good car all week. You know, once I practiced for the first time, but qualified third, and looking back at the race, I wish I took 2 tires after our last pit stop. I feel like that may have made a difference. Not sure how much, but definitely wish I tried that. But qualified third, did consistently in second, led a couple laps, and Rangers just had me in the short run, mid run, and I start catching maybe 2-3 tenths total in the late run, but I was too loose to really gain.
Yeah, I mean, your overall run, though, you had such a solid car tonight. Fantastic run for you. Top 3 finish. It was so close between you and Sky at the end there. I was wondering if Sky was going to be able to hold you off. I know you would have wanted second, but considering how your first 2 races went, great solid run for you tonight. A huge congratulations to you on the podium.
Yes, thank you.
All right, Element, that's it for us tonight. A totally different race than what we saw at Vegas. These guys did a great job, and I'm excited to see what they bring out here next week. Let's take a look. I gotta see where they are next week. I have it here somewhere. Justin, where are we at next week? You think I would know this? No pressure.
Michigan.
Michigan. Oh,
You
geez.
can feel the
Okay.
pressure.
Well,
Hold.
Yes.
yeah, Michigan is gonna be nutty.
Yeah,
if-
Michigan.
That's gonna be a nutty
September
race.
17th, Michigan, 100 laps.
All right. Well, here we
I
go
think,
for
I
100
think
laps.
me and Rangers should swap spots for that week.
That would be interesting.
Who?
Rangers, you gonna be in the booth with me?
I mean, I got the win, so I mean, we got
I'll
spot
race
locked up,
for
so-
you. You get the points. I'll just race for you. It's my home track. Yeah, I got to go out there and get the dub.
Well, I know your
Rangers got lucky.
skill as of lately, so I'll be a little scared to let you in the car.
Shots fired.
Might come home with a
Whatever.
crumpled up car.
Oh
Get
my
outta here.
gosh. You guys are too funny. I want to say a huge thanks to everyone in chat for the subs, for the cheers, for tuning in and cheering these guys on. I see, I'm just gonna laugh saying this name, but Toe Jam. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Tune in next week. We will be at Michigan. You heard it here. 100 laps of craziness. Huge draft track. So it's going to get kind of crazy out there. Same time, same day. I'll see you guys next week. Rangers, you're a nut. You're at one point you were like on your own little island. I'm like, I don't know that anyone's gonna catch this guy.